Hello and welcome to the Daily Friday Podcast. It is Thursday, April 16th, and we have another incredible episode for you. As always, my boy Strider popped by, and we talked all the news that's fit to podcast. TMZ takes on Capitol Hill, Mark Zuckerberg's latest creation, and who just became the most beloved person in America? We're about to find out. Plus, we got some hot, steaming tea from the Earle, Alex Cooper situation that's going to blow your freaking mind. Let's get into it. If you're listening to this, it is after tax day, so if you forgot to file your taxes, you're fucked.
Or get an extension.
But I think you need to ask for the extension beforehand.
Yeah.
So actually, if you did not file your taxes, don't worry, because last year the IRS audited 1/3 of the amount of people as they did the year before. So the IRS might not come for you.
Well, I mean, we doged everyone. I don't know who works for
a quarter of the staff.
Is anyone there?
I feel like a fraud for filing my taxes.
Yeah, you shouldn't, dude. Dude,
but you know what? I just want to give money to the government because I love the government. Speaking of the government, our first story of the week. If there's one thing that can fix American politics, it is TMZ. TMZ has launched a DC beat. The entertainment news reporting magazine has hired 3 producers to hit the streets in DC, go to Capitol Hill, and find stories and harass politicians like they're celebrities, which I actually kind of fucking love.
I think it's going to be great. I can't believe it took him this long. I mean, the star of The Apprentice is our president.
1,000%. Politics has been a reality show for a long time, and now we're covering it like it is, which might as well, honestly. If they're going to be acting like the way they are, we got to be holding their feet to the fire a little bit.
100%.
You know, they say the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. The only way to stop a scumbag is with another scumbag.
Yes, fighting fire with fire.
Fight the fire with the fire. Okay. This is going to be, if you thought Summer House or Love Island had crazy drama, like wait till you see the world of politics. Just this week, 2 congressmen resigned under threat of expulsion. Swalwell, the Democrat in California, who is the favorite to be the next governor.
Yeah.
And Gonzalez, the Republican in Texas, stepped down amid sexual misconduct accusations. So, like, this is the one thing that crosses party lines is these people are just pieces of shit.
Yes.
So now we have to cover them like that.
We just got to move DC to like somewhere cool, like the Bahamas. I just want to. Can we get a location season at some point?
That is true. Like, there's all these sex scandals, but like politicians aren't very hot. So like, we need like hotter people in politics. What do you guys think about like this whole covering politics like they're celebrities and kind of exposing people like?
You know, if it's like too in your face, like blah blah blah,
yeah,
it's going to be annoying. But I do think it's good to like people say, you know. Candidate comes from Voltaire's Candide, which means to be open. So if there's nothing to hide, then they should have no problem with that.
I agree. Like, I mean, like, here's the thing. Nobody's going to be a perfect person. And like, if they're doing a good job running the country, it doesn't totally matter to me if they have some skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like a lot of times these people are passing legislation that like impacts people's lives. And then to then be a bad person and do fucked up shit on the side, that needs to be exposed.
Yeah. And as long as it's not like too much personal, but like obviously if you're committing like either sexual allegations, you're committing like something bad at, you know, work or whatever. But like as long as it's not too much of their personal lives, like I don't care about a divorce. I don't care about like, you know, personal stuff too much.
Yeah.
Like our boy Vrabel.
It is hard to figure out where the line is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And will the line get crossed by TMZ? For sure.
It's going to get crossed. It's going to be bad. But they would have had a field day back in it. Like when JFK was president, just running women in and out of the White House. That would have ended pretty quickly.
I know. But he was doing it alive today. He was doing it like Jeter. You know, he was giving out gift bags. I like to see JFK was giving out gift bags, baby. Come on.
So they've launched, like, what has it been, a week since they've been going on? Izzy, you were looking this up?
Yeah, a week. They were here just in time for when Congress came back on Tuesday.
Excellent timing. They were hammering Lindsey Graham during the recess when he was like at Disneyland with a bubble wand.
And then they like came and like attacked him, or not, they came to like interview him and they were asking him about like, tell us about the bubble wand.
I'm from TMZ. Could I just ask you about the bubble wand, sir?
You see, like, I don't know if that's going to help the American public.
Yeah, but it is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
They were like asking Ted Cruz if he was Team Trump or Team Pope, which is a good question for anyone.
Yeah.
In this new world with TMZ covering, some of the best people suited for politics are going to be reality stars.
Yeah.
We already have Trump. Luke from Summer House from a couple seasons ago is running for a Minnesota House seat, and Spencer Pratt is running for mayor of LA. It's all a reality show anyways. We might as well cover it like it. Some politicians are some of the least popular people in the world, but the most popular person in America by a poll is Dolly Parton, which comes as a surprise to no one, all right?
No.
A recent poll from the good folks at UMass Lowell revealed that the most beloved person in America is Dolly Parton by a healthy amount. So Dolly has a 65% approval rating, which is more than 50 points higher than her closest competition, Barack Obama and Zelensky, which is a fucking domination. That's like Tiger Woods in his prime, dude. That's like Jordan's Bulls. That is an unbelievable performance.
She is amazing, dude. I mean, basically it comes
really
down to it's Obamacare versus Dollywood and Obama smokes. So yeah, this has got to be
100%.
Yeah.
Actually, did you see the clip recently? Speaking of Obama, this is just a little bit of a non sequitur. Biden called a guy on stage. It's like, this guy looks like Obama, just a black guy.
This is like, dude. This is like when
He looks a little like Obama.
nah, dude. This is like, dude,
That's
like
crazy.
when I'm from Orange County. Like when an Orange County mom sees like any black dude in a jersey, they'll be like, or just any black dude, like, what team do you play for?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like that. It's like, bro,
That's exactly what it is. Now, this might be the reason that Biden's favorability rating is -19. He's one of the lowest as well. Let's go through some of the people that are on this list. So we have Dolly Parton +65, Obama +14, then Zelensky. That is kind of crazy that like a foreign person is the highest rated in America. There's a lot of politicians on this. We got Bernie Sanders, George Bush, and then Taylor Swift +3. Some of the people that were not viewed favorably, Taylor Frankie Paul -10, The Bachelor, who had that video come out. But she's still more popular than Gavin Newsom, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Benjamin Netanyahu, and the worst person, Vladimir Putin, -65%. I feel like they're missing some people for this list. You know what I mean? Like, where's Keanu Reeves?
Where's Snoop Dogg?
Where's Adam Sandler?
Sandler's up there, dude.
Where's Kanye West?
Yo.
Let's spend a couple seconds talking about how amazing Dolly Parton is. She's got some fucking pipes on her. She can sing. She can act. She's a world-renowned philanthropist. She also has her own theme park, Dollywood, which you called out as well.
Yeah.
She also has a Splash Country water park. Sick.
Love it.
Restaurants. Sick. Check, check, check. That's my top 3. My favorite thing about Dolly Parton, though, she was married to her husband for nearly 60 years. This is a man who she met when she was 18. He worked as an asphalt paver in Tennessee and avoided the spotlight for nearly 60 years. He only went to one of her shows ever.
Love that.
He inspired her to write Jolene after a bank teller flirted with him.
If Dolly ran for president, she's got my vote.
Yeah, 100%. She's 80 years old.
It's fine. How
A
old?
little too young to run for president.
I was going to say, and honestly, a little too young for Pope age too now.
Yeah. Shit. Well, keep grinding, Dolly. We support you in everything you do.
Yes.
Speaking of powerful women, our third story of the week, 2 of the top WNBA players are now dating and on the same team. Heated rivalry has found its way to the WNBA court this week as the Dallas Wings drafted AZ Fudd first overall, who's the girlfriend of Paige Beckers, the current best player on the Dallas Wings and one of the best players in the league. The two met in 2017 when they were trying out for Team USA. Paige is a year older than her, convinced her to go to UConn with her. They went public with their relationship last year after they won the national championship, and they were no longer teammates. They actually only played 1 season together because of injuries, and that was the season they won the national championship. So this is going to be an HR nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out and say that.
Yep. But you know what? For team chemistry, it does good for team chemistry.
I wonder, like, is this going to be good for their relationship or not? I actually like, what if they don't play well together? That's tough for the relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you come home, you're just like, what the hell was that?
Why didn't you pass me the ball?
Can we not talk about work? Get in the Subaru and let's go. We were talking about this when we were reviewing Heated Rivalry with the Netters guys. Like, when you watch that show, you start to think about, like, what if there are, like, people hooking up, like, across the sports leagues?
Dude.
Like, anytime I see, like, the guy who charged the mound last week, Soler, we talked about it together. It's like, were they maybe, like, beefing romantically and this, like, came to light like that?
You know, it's never about the laundry. It's never about the the ball or the strike. That's 100%. What they say.
And I think one of the interesting things about, like, players dating is, like, a trade becomes very complicated because it's not just about basketball. It's like you're breaking up a family.
Yeah. Potentially you are.
Yeah. I'm rooting for these 2 ladies. I hope they fall in love and they continue to do their jobs well.
Here at the Daily Friday, we love love.
We love love. Guys, breaking news, AI is coming for your job. Even if you are the CEO of the world's largest company, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, our fourth story of the week, is launching an AI clone to replace himself in meetings. They're building an AI clone of the CEO to interact with and provide feedback to employees. They have trained the avatar on his image and voice, along with his mannerisms and tone, so the employees might feel more connected to the founder through interactions with it.
And that's
Opening
a quote.
thoughts.
That's a quote, which is funny. So that employees might feel more connected to the founder. Like
I don't
why
need
would
to-
I feel connected to an AI version of Mark
It's
Zuckerberg?
yeah, and like also, do you need to feel connected to the founder? It has like 70,000 employees in the fucking company.
Yeah.
The only thing better than one boss is two bosses, and one of them lives forever and just can't die.
And doesn't he have enough money where it's like, you don't need to work anymore? Like, you don't
Why do you have to
need
be
a
in
robot.
meetings? Yeah, it's like if you have too many meetings, just don't go to the fucking meetings.
Yes,
Who
dude.
cares?
Yes. And the most optimal AI avatar design is for sure not Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg already does kind of look like an AI. Like remember when they did like the Meta people? Like he looked like he looks like a me, like one of the Wii characters. His head shape, like he looks like a fake person anyways.
And a
Why don't
human
you just
design.
hire like a second? Why don't you hire someone to like handle the meetings that you can't be in? Is this
Yeah,
like-
take notes.
yeah, like
Like what?
hire a COO. Like this is a job here. One thing that is not AI is our fifth story of the week. A 60-year-old college football player, cancer survivor Tom Green, is trying to become the country's oldest college football player by walking on at D3 McDaniel College as a defensive lineman. I mean, he needs to be on the team.
Yeah.
If you do, it's D3 fucking football. Let the guy onto the team.
Isn't it all 60-year-olds?
100%.
It should
Yeah,
just be a
well-
father-son league. D3 needs just to reinvent themselves.
Yeah, like with NIL and COVID eligibilities, these guys are all like 27 anyways. It's
Yes.
like, let the guy fucking play.
Yes. And you get to go to a few college parties. I mean, look, if Belichick can date a cheerleader at 73, this guy's going to be cleaning up at 60.
1,000%. And this is the easiest win as a coach, to just like get this guy in and have a Rudy moment. If you need a spark, this is it.
100%. And you know what's nice about cancer is when you do new things as a 60-year-old with cancer, it's uplifting. It's fun. If he didn't have it, pervert.
Yeah.
Weird.
You're saying it would be a little perverted.
Sad. Yeah.
Well, there could be a WNBA situation on this team, a problematic age gap situation, but there could be as well.
You're right.
This is like him playing college football is like you and me like still making TikToks here at Friday Beers.
Yeah. It's
It's like, give it up.
it's kind of like me,
Like, what are
Willie,
you
and
doing?
Rusty just grabbing beers on the road together. You know what I mean? It's like just kind of sad.
Like we're all doing the same thing. It's like no, you're not.
I
It's
just
cool that you're
lie.
trying.
I tell people I'm in remission. Every time I'm hanging out with Willie D and Rusty, I'm in remission. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm a cancer survivor.
It's all good.
All right, so this guy, Tom Green, shout out. He never went to college, but he played some semi-pro football for a little bit. He was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer in 2015. He learned that the oldest player that's ever played was 61, but that was just a holder for kicking. So he's trying to become a defensive lineman. He will be 61 in June, so this football season, he will be the oldest person ever if he makes the team, and he plays.
Does
He
Brady.
actually, by the way, tried out for the Division I Maryland Terps when he was 35 years old,
Whoa.
which is kind of interesting.
I kind of like
He's
that
kind of
he...
chasing this a little bit.
Yeah, he's chasing. At least it didn't come out of nowhere. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
odd where it's like,
Yeah.
got my kidney taken out. I want to go play football. But I guess, you know what? You got a new lease on life. So
1,000%.
let's go. Get after it, dude. You got to like a feel-good story like this.
He had a nice quote. He said he's learned a lot of new words from his younger teammates. Slay mama per
Chopped unk.
clock.
Did you guys learn those all from me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is us. We learned a lot of new words from our younger producer. All right, guys, if you're 6 years old and listening to this, first off, congrats on figuring out how Spotify works. Like that's an incredible achievement. And also go try out for your college football team this weekend. You have 4 years of eligibility left. Use them. All right, guys, that's our top 5 stories to bring about the pregame this weekend so you sound smart. We're going to kick it over to some segments. Let's get into it. All right, guys, if you didn't know, Strider for years had a history podcast. History is dank. He knows everything there is to know about history. He is introducing a new segment called This Day in History. He's going to give us some history lessons on things that happened today, April 16th, years ago.
Let's just get right into it. Okay. I'm going to hit you with a quote, and I want you to answer with what drug was accidentally invented on April 16th, 1943 by Swiss scientist Dr. Albert Hofmann, okay?
Okay.
Here's the quote. This is your hint of what drug this might be. A demon had invaded me, had taken possession of my body, mind, and soul. I jumped up and screamed, trying to free myself from him, but then sank down again and lay helpless on the sofa. The substance with which I had wanted to experiment had vanquished me. It was the demon that scornfully triumphed over my will. What drug do you think Albert Hoffman was talking about on his famous bike ride home, which was actually on the 19th of April, 1943? But he accidentally synthesized what drug? That's another hint for you.
Yeah, did you want to guess first?
I'm going to guess meth.
Okay, that's a good guess.
Ketamine.
Nope. Okay, both of you are wrong. This drug was popularized in the age of flower power in the 60s.
LSD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So he created accidentally LSD 25 because it's the 25th rendition of this, synthesizing. Basically, it's mushrooms. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was just taking like fungus alkaloids. So that's why it's called acid, I guess, because it's like fungus alkaloids.
Go. Acid was invented.
So acid was accidentally invented in 43. Really in 38, he discovered it, but then tried it in 43. And people say that his doses were just too extreme. That's why it went south.
So this was the first ever acid trip happened today.
Yeah, on record.
Incredible.
And I love that he rode a bike. The only reason he rode a bike home was because it was wartime and no cars were readily available. But yeah, bro, he said this lady, his neighbor named Mrs. R, came over and brought him milk, of which he drank 2 liters. And he said that when he saw her, he thought she was a witch.
That's got to be crazy to be the first person to like ever have that experience. Be like, does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's like, no, dude, you're just out of your mind. Izzy, you got a game for us?
I got a game for us. I just got to fill you guys in. Some girly pop news that you guys probably missed this week, or maybe
Girlypop Gab Sesh.
A little Girlypop Gab Sesh. What do you guys know about the Alix versus Alix lore? Alix Cooper
I know
versus
both
Alix
blonde.
Earle.
They're both blonde and they look very similar.
Strider, what do you
I know nothing.
Well, this is a big deal on the internet for the girlies, but Alix Earle and Alix Cooper, you know who they are?
No.
You know who Alix Cooper is, the Call Her Daddy girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Alix
yeah.
Earle is
the other blonde pretty girl.
Blonde girl. She's like apparently dating Tom Brady, maybe not.
Okay.
Anywho, they've had some internet beef this week. Alix Earle has been caught liking and commenting on videos of calling Alix Cooper an ambulance chaser and the Grim Reaper and things like that. So very like cryptic. She's not really coming out and saying exactly what happened. So Alix Cooper made a TikTok video earlier this week telling her to get specific. And if you have something to say, just say it, is what she said, okay?
T clocked.
I know, Jack.
Agreed.
Are you up on this lore, Jack?
I'm up to it up to now.
Okay, well, the latest is that Alix Earle posted a video of her the day after Coachella, and she captioned, "If you're wondering, this is how I was woken up the morning after Coachella."
Okay, this is actually funny because when I saw this video from Alix Cooper, I was literally thinking like, God, this would be so annoying to like have to deal with because she's probably at
Coachella. Exactly.
There we go.
So this is her waking up at Coachella. Her friends show her the video camera in her face to record the thing. And basically she watches the video and her response after she says it was, "That just made my day."
That just made my day.
So she was...
Interesting.
So I don't know what that exactly means, but on her latest video, somebody commented saying, "Alix, give the people what they want." And Alix Earle said, "On it," with the heart. Alix Cooper posted today on her story calling out Brianna Chicken Fry.
This is big deal.
Like,
This is a big deal.
This is a huge
apparently,
deal.
yeah, apparently Brianna Chicken Fry was saying that people were going to come for Alix Cooper and called her a mean girl or whatever. So then Alix Cooper just said something on her story saying that she's not a mean girl. The only time they had interactions is through their DMs. She posted the DMs and it seemed like a pretty amicable conversation.
Whoa. I just hope these two can figure it out.
This is like really, really important for everyone.
This is a big deal. I saw like a thing on TikTok. It was like someone was like, guys, wait a second. Maybe Alix Earle is in the background of Alix Cooper's sunglasses when she was recording the video. And it's just like a blonde girl. But I'm like, I feel like it might be staged.
Who knows?
Clout grab.
But if-
Cloud
Made a
grab
clout
is
grab.
huge.
Let's kick it over to another segment called Following Up on This. We're circling back on some stories that we covered in previous episodes that there's some new updates on. All right. Diana Rossini, we talked about this last week. She has quit The Athletic. Right. So initially the Athletic supported her and then they started to do an investigation into the situation and she resigned from the newspaper / magazine. I know.
This is whack, dude. I mean, you can't even just go out and just get some I mean, it's not like
you can't even
she
interlock
got
fingers with your friends anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bullshit. I mean, so a lot of things have not a lot of things have come out, but basically one of the arguments for this that I do agree with is like these photos seem like they were taken by a private investigator, which a lot of people think Rossini's husband hired to track her. So I think it's like no one's taking a photo of these people at like a resort in Sedona out of the blue. Someone's following them. So I think there probably was something going on. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rossini and to Vrabel. Hope you guys find what you're looking for.
I hope you find love.
Speaking of cheating on your husband, our second follow-up, Jada Smith in an interview said that she admitted to cheating on Will Smith to protect Will Smith's ego and keep their family together, which is an all-time spin zone.
Huge.
So she's basically saying, I only told you that I cheated on you to protect your ego, which somehow makes sense.
The mental chess happening there is absolutely insane. I mean, does she have a lightsaber at this point? Like, that's just a Jedi mind trick for the ages.
I love it. I love it. As a hot take, generator, you got to respect the commitment to the craft.
100%.
This is a hot take if I've ever seen one. Going to the clavicular corner, there's always something with this guy. This was actually kind of scary news. He was hospitalized after an apparent overdose in Miami.
Oh, no.
All right. So this happened on one of his streams.
He drug maxed?
Kind of insane. He drug maxed, sadly. He's been taking a lot of Adderall, methamphetamine, steroids, all this stuff mixing together. He went to the hospital. He was okay. He came back. He posted a photo, said the worst part was my face descending from the life support mask. So there's a picture of his face, and it's cut up and bruised. Honestly, this might be the wake-up call that he needs.
Yes.
No longer having a perfect face. If he's I'm risking my looks ascension.
Everyone has
help, brother.
Everyone has a different rock bottom, and this could be his rock bottom. Could just be hey, I'm having a bad face day.
Literally.
And then it's time to, look in the mirror and make a change.
But then the triple amputee that was caught for murder has been indicted on a murder charge. So shout out to that. The dexterity involved there.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way, dude.
Really
that's got to be premeditated.
All right, let's wrap it up with some quick awards, rapid fire, to send you guys into the weekend. The mascot punch of the week. This has to go to LaMelo Ball punching the living shit out of the Hornets mascot after they won the game to get into the play-in tournament last night. Unreal.
Wait, that's his own guy?
That's his own mascot. He's like, let's go.
Bro.
Punches him. Shout out LaMelo Ball. He's the man. All right, this award goes to the Benadryl Dream of the Week. And this is this video of wild boars being chased in a Polish neighborhood by an animatronic robot. I saw this video and I was kind of I feel like I've seen this in a previous life. It feels strangely familiar to me.
What's also weird is since it's in a city, the robot seems more in place than the wild boars. I'm why are those boars in the city?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
traffic lights.
It's very strange.
It's traffic lights. Get those boars out of here. I'm on the robot side, bro.
Yeah, Team Robot always. All right, Opera Salesman of the Week, Timothée Chalamet. So apparently, the ballet and opera chief has thanked Chalamet for boosting ticket sales. His comments made people go out to the opera. Honestly, this was probably viral marketing to support the arts. And final award has got to go to Comeback of the Week. This goes to Air Bud. Air Bud is returning. He has walked the red carpet at CinemaCon to promote his new movie, Air Bud Returns.
What sport is he going to be in? Basketball again? Okay. He's done a lot of sports.
The game has changed a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know, you have to be able to shoot the three, guard multiple positions. I don't know if his playing style will translate to today's game, but we're hoping that it will. Shout out Air Bud. All right, guys, that's all the news that was fit to podcast this week. Have an incredible weekend, and as always, go Jets.